Hi, welcome to episode 294 of your favorite daily podcast, A Couple of Things, a podcast about things. Today, I'm going to be talking about treating things correctly. So, some episodes back, I talked about the importance of naming things correctly, and I used a time where when I was growing up, I had tinea versicolor, and everybody used to call it eczema, and obviously because they were calling it the wrong thing, they were treating it the wrong way. And until I went to an actual dermatologist and they properly diagnosed me and gave me treatment, and it was fine. I didn't have it again. And the other day, I was thinking about the idea of how you could actually name things correctly, but then still not treat them correctly. So in 2020, I believe, I realized that I was having dandruff. And I couldn't figure out why I was having dandruff and what to do to treat the dandruff. So I had tried some things. I don't know what I tried. I can't remember anymore, but I think I had tried like one or two things. But then I was like, oh, maybe if I scrape my hair, I won't have dandruff. Because I thought dandruff was in your hair. And usually I'm someone that Googles everything. Like, if anything happens, if I don't understand it, I'm like that 5-year-old that's always asking why. So I will Google things randomly, whatever question crosses my mind, I will just Google it. But this time, I don't know, I was just doing whatever I felt like. And I was like, oh, since dandruff is in your hair, and if I cut off all my hair and it grows from scratch, then I won't have dandruff. Also, I wanted to cut my hair, so it was a very easy excuse. Anyway, as you can imagine, the dandruff did not go away. I still had dandruff, even with my bald head. Only now it was more obvious because my head was bald. And I mean bald, like I didn't have any hair on my head. I'm like bald. And I was like, okay, but I don't know what else to do. So one day, I think I was like just on YouTube. That was just on YouTube. I just Googled dealing with dandruff, and I saw a video where this hair expert person talked about dealing with dandruff and what causes dandruff, how to deal with it, blah blah blah. And so I watched this video. It wasn't long, but it wasn't like a short, like 5-minute video. It was like maybe like 20-30 minutes. And so I watched this video, and by the end of the video, I was like, wow, I've just been doing absolute rubbish. So I realized that dandruff is actually a scalp thing, not your hair. It's the scalp. And cutting your hair doesn't help. Scraping off all your hair does not fix the problem. You have to use specific creams that have a specific mineral, I think sulfur, and they recommended specific brands, and one of the brands they recommended was Head and Shoulders. So I went the next day, because it was the night I watched it. So the next day I went and bought some Head and Shoulders shampoo, and I don't have dandruff anymore. And it was very interesting because where I make my hair, when I like do my twist or wash and trim my hair, the person who makes my hair commented the first time that, oh, like I have really dry scalp and dandruff and everything. And I remember a couple of appointments later, they mentioned that, oh, you don't have dandruff anymore, like your scalp is no longer dry, you no longer have dandruff. And it was because I had actually looked for the proper way to solve the problem instead of just trying to do whatever felt right to me. And that's the point of the thing that was on my mind today. Which is that sometimes we know what the problem is. We can name the problem. We can identify the issue or the challenge. And then we go ahead and try to solve it in whatever way feels right or seems to be the best way, without actually searching out to understand the problem and the correct way or ways to solve the problem. And that still leaves you in the same place as not even solving the right problem, because yeah, maybe it could work out and you're feeling the solution that you felt like might work actually works, but maybe it doesn't and you just wasted time and energy and money and resources on something that doesn't work. So that's the thing that was on my mind today. And onto number facts. Number 71, which is the number of days left in the year, is also the atomic number of lutetium. It is also the number of different characters that can be used with a standard English keyboard, excluding uppercase letters. And finally, number 71 is the 20th prime number. That's it for today. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you for listening to today's episode of A Couple of Things. If there was anything you found interesting or insightful or you enjoyed the episode, please do share to someone or multiple people. Like, leave a comment, and definitely do subscribe and all the nice things. Bye.